I agree.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. Sherry Hewlett and Terry Bucaro joining us now to talk about the Tomahawk Community Theater. Production, first one's coming up next month, right? What's going on here?
5 weeks. 5 more weeks.
5 more weeks.
Yep.
So we're in the final countdown.
Yep.
Dates circled on the calendar. What's happening here? Second week of February, right?
Yes. So a lot's happened in the past couple months. We picked a show, and it's called Let Him Sleep Until It's Time for His Funeral, which goes really well with our Valentine theme.
Sherry wants to kill me.
Yes, because when you think Valentine's Day, you think funerals. And anyway, it's a whimsical comedy, and it's supposed to be.
As you can tell.
As you can tell. And so we have 8 fabulous cast members, and it's just.
You have one sitting next to you.
Yes, and this one's going to be in the cast.
I'm in the cast.
Yeah. Oh, so
I have a little part.
Okay, did Sherry put herself in the cast, or how does this work?
I auditioned.
That's it. We did have auditions. She came and auditioned, and it's so fun now for me just to see, there's the lady that sits next to her in church, and then, there's the chamber lady, and it's like, there's, Jennifer from the radio station, and so these are all like neighborhood people, and then when we start the show, when they're reading their scripts, they turn into totally different people. It's just really fun to see. So I think it's gonna be great.
So I'm kind of curious though, Sherry, who's your character?
I'm Jackie.
Okay. So
I'm
tell us
a
about
good
Jackie.
friend of the main character, Mary Ann. And this play has a lot to do with miscommunication.
Ah, okay.
And some crazy ideas that both the wives and the girlfriends and the husband and the friend kind of have and come up with. And it's just,
It's really clever.
Okay.
Peg Carrot is the writer who wrote the show, and so now we're learning as we go. You know how at the end of a movie where they roll the credits and they roll the credits?
Right, yeah.
We're going to have credits because so many people get involved. When we started this, we thought, get a bunch of people together. Here's your script, read it and stuff.
What I found though is that people get that theater bug. Like once you get into live theater, right, there's something about it. Obviously in a TV studio, there's something cool about when the lights come on, all of a sudden the camera go. But in live theater, it's different, right? There's just something about putting on that show to a live audience, right? That just makes it, I don't know, it kind of umps the pressure a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You're getting me nervous here, Jeff.
You can handle it.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
There's thousands watching you right now. You're good. Don't look them in the eye.
So
1
you've done
million
this.
people, maybe?
So how many personalities do you have in this show?
Thank you for saying in the show. In the show, there are 8 cast members.
8 cast members.
Okay.
Me personally, I only have 1.
Okay. That surprises me a little bit.
So it's not a Sybil character that I'm playing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's surprising to you?
A little bit.
Okay.
Did you hear Nate earlier? His joke about not drinking in January?
I did hear that, and I wasn't totally sure if that's applicable to Wisconsin.
I'm not doing it. I wouldn't do it. I understand the health benefits of it. And if you're doing it out there, hats off to you. You got more willpower than I do. But.
Well, I got to say, the Inshallah Country Club, which is where the play is going to be held, will have an open bar. Well, not open as in free, but open as in come and get it.
Think of it as beneficial calories in the winter. We need to add a little calories.
There you go.
That's how I think
pack
about
them
it.
Go get a
on.
little rowdy while watching a play is what I'm hearing.
We want them to be in a good mood. We want them to be in a good mood. Yeah,
Okay.
So that's,
Going back to the play though, Terry,
Yes.
I'm always curious about this because I never know how this works, but when you're sitting down to say, all right, we're putting this play together, what goes into saying, this is the play we want to do, we think we'll have the power to pull it off?
Okay, so we were blessed with one of the ladies that's on the board is also the Tomahawk High School drama coach.
Okay.
So she brought in catalogs and catalogs and catalogs. So all of us were assigned to look through and pick out one we thought we would like. So then we had the members there and people who were in the cast. So we each picked out different plays. And so we read the little bio, the little snippet of what it was going to be, and we let the people vote, like, which one do you think you'd like to do most? So so that was
That's cool.
That was cool. It was
Kind of
really
like
cool.
a community input, if you will.
Yes. So we have like several others we want to go, and we're hoping, that this will help pull in more actors, so that maybe we can have 10 people.
Have you acted before at in any capacity?
Every time I come on this show, I'm acting. Yes, actually, I have.
You were ready for that one.
As soon as you said it, too, I was
You're
like,
like-
of course. You have acted, though.
I have.
like high school
Yes.
community? Okay.
Yeah. Church.
I
yeah.
think she'd be amazing. I'm going to go to watch and see her.
You may as well.
Yeah.
I want to watch
Happen to have
you
tickets.
Me?
on stage. Yeah, and I'm actually going to put you to the test.
I'm
Jeff.
not in the show. Am I in the show?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But we're going to try to see if we can't carve
See if
out a
we can
role.
do a
All
little
right?
Maybe a
Brittany.
cameo appearance.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
That would be
saying.
good.
I've
Okay.
got some lines for him I want to read through. And we're going to do that
Oh, geez.
after the
I like
break
it.
on Up North at 4. So don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back after
Nate
this.
with too much free time, I'm telling you.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. We got Sherry and Terry joining us on the couch. It's fun. It rolls off the tongue. Tomahawk Community Theater. It's Don't Wake Him Up
Till it's time for his
Till
funeral.
It's Time. That's a mouthful. Terry, can we?
Yeah, it's a long.
It is a long.
sounds
I
like
might
a
have to
Dixie
shorten
Chicks
that one.
song.
Yeah.
What's that?
Sounds like a Dixie Chick song.
Don't
Like Goodbye
Tell
Earl.
it's his funeral.
Earl has to die.
Earl has to die, yeah.
So Terry, you're kind of the brains behind this whole operation. Is that?
Well,
I'm
this-
going to say that anyway. I don't know
Okay.
if it's fair to
She's,
say.
she's
But
part of the brain trust.
He's not
Okay.
saying you don't have,
Yes.
but you have
He knows.
some,
It's
too.
something I've thought of for like 12, in 2012, we had an original meeting like thinking would this be a good idea? And somehow it always got put on the back shelf. And then recently, like the crew that we gathered together, we just came through and decided to push forward. We were inspired by a couple of other community theaters. Phillips has one and so forth. And so those people, friends of mine too, were kind of very helpful in getting it started. So
there wasn't like one moment where you're like, you know what, we're doing this. It was a long, thought out idea, and I was like, all right, let's do this finally.
there's a lot to it. And then we decided to go as a nonprofit, and that was, that was
Paperwork.
another long.
Red tape.
We were the only ones in a hurry. Everything was like, and then wait, and hurry up and wait. So that, and then just draft. And we had to get a board of directors, and then we had to have a what do you call the code, like why we're doing this, a purpose paper,
yeah.
all kinds of paper and things to go through.
Yeah.
So we got all that set. We're legit, and
It's not as easy as just saying, let's put on a show.
But you did it, and you're here now,
And we're
it's
here
about
now.
to open in a month from now.
It's just crazy.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we're hoping it just keeps growing. Well, the theme is like if you have a community theater and the part calls for a 7-year-old, you have a 7-year-old, and then if it calls for an older guy, you got an older guy, and so forth. So it all, it's so the whole community could be involved.
When I called for a 21-year-old, you called Sherry.
Sherry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was wondering how she got
Thank
roped
you.
into this.
Yeah.
So that it's a circle.
How did
At least
you get
it's
involved?
21. At least 21, I can drink now, right?
What did you decide? You're like, I'm gonna try this. I'm
loves
gonna do
it.
this.
So, yeah, I like attention. What can I say?
Don't we all?
No, actually, I just love the part of community. It's all part of Tomahawk, which part of the chamber, and it's just bringing groups together. And yeah, I like acting.
So
She's very good.
I bet
know.
she's good. I bet she's really,
So this
really
was
good.
like your own decision. This wasn't like you got roped in by Terry. She's like, "Come on, I know you got it in you."
Nope. Nope.
You willingly walked in.
I willingly walked in and read for a part, and yeah,
You got the part.
There you
I got
go.
the part.
It was instant. It was just like, oh, wow. It was, we.
I didn't know Sherry had that in
I
her.
know. And we just handed this to blind, and said, could you just read this lady's part and everything? And it was like, she looked at it and was like, and just got it. So yeah, it was pretty.
I'm so
amazing.
glad you brought that up.
Okay.
Giving people lines to read blindly, because I'm about to do the same to Jeff Weller, because I want you to try
are
to
we
get a
doing?
role.
He's
in
going
a-
to audition for
He's
part?
going to audition.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this isn't from this specific play. These are quotes and lines from very famous plays.
Oh.
And I just want to see
it together.
Jeff's acting range,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
So this first one, we can pull it up on screen for those of you at home can see it.
Hi.
This one is from Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. Jeff, can you read that first one? Just deliver
I
it with
said I was impressed, Martha. I'm beside myself with jealousy. What do you want me to do? Throw up?
No,
What do
thank
you guys think? What do you guys think?
It was believable.
Believable?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
believable.
All right. Good,
Next.
good one so far. Let's run this next line here and see if Jeff still can keep
Is
his
this the
top streak.
George one or is this the other one?
So this one is from Death of the Salesman
Oh.
from Willie.
I've got to get some seeds right away. Nothing planted. I don't have a thing in the ground.
Well, I don't know about that one. This is a very dramatic scene.
I've
in
got
this
to get some
play.
seeds
Very sad.
right away.
Heavy.
Nothing's planted. We're all gonna die of starvation.
I don't have a thing in the ground.
All right, Terry, I don't know if there's much to work with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
But all right, do I think we might have time for this last one? The most famous line
You've got this
in
one.
theater history. Come on.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
That was good.
Oh, I thought you were going to go like, Stella!
Terry, you're right up my alley with this. Okay, guys,
Give it a
maybe
try,
next
Jeff,
year
you can
we'll
do
get Jeff in the cast. Maybe not
Am I
this year,
hired?
though.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yep,
okay.
You got the cameo.
The play, though, is next month, 5
Yes.
weeks from now. People
Yeah.
can buy tickets now. Where could they find that?
Yes, you can buy tickets at Sherry's Chamber of Commerce in Tomahawk. It's also at What's Brewing Coffee Shop in Tomahawk, HMM Boutique, or you can call. There's a phone number. Can I give the phone number?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a phone number, 715-966-0606. And then they will tell you how to send your money in, and we will hold tickets for you at the door if you don't live in Tomahawk. So you can't miss it.
I might have to be out there for one of these shows.
To go or not to go?
So
There's
much
no
for coming
question.
on. We're going to take a break, and Up North at 4 will be right back after this.